Good morning and welcome back to yet another retro channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is my 4-switch Woody, or actually at the moment my 3-switch Woody. I've had this for a while now. It was one of the first things I picked up when I got back into all this old retro computing and retro gaming stuff, because my first computer device of any kind was an Atari 2600. I, of course, as a kid, didn't truly appreciate it, like most folks. Stories you hear about the same. Mine's no different. I did eventually sell my Atari to move on. At the time, I was buying my first color computer one, and I sold both my Atari 2600 and the VIC-20 that I had at the time to afford my whopping 16K color computer one. So when I started getting back into retro, I had to, of course, pick up a 2600, and I did. And this one, badly needed a recap. Had some other issues. I went ahead and I did the uh, composite, however you want to pronounce. I did the uh, composite mod to it. I did, of course, as with most of them, I had to resolder the power jack to the PCB inside because it was coming loose. And at any rate, this machine does function at this point. Now, there are a couple of remaining problems. One, obviously, this switch. Now, I don't know if you folks have tried to find these. The momentary switches, over here, these are pretty easy to find. No big deal. I had a whale of a time trying to find the toggle switches, and this is one of the toggle switches. So I did eventually find one and haven't had a chance to install it yet. Today we're going to install the replacement toggle switch. And the other problem with it is that from the time I got it, both in RF and composite after I made the modification, the color was, shall we say, lacking. It was faded, dim, not very vibrant or bright. So today I want to see if I can do something about that weak color signal. So let's hook this up and show you what it looks like now. Hopefully this is still working. I haven't used it for a while. There we go. So as you can see, the color is there, but it's just not bright and vibrant like you would expect it to be. So we're going to take a look and see if we can't fix that. So to get started, I need to open this thing up. So cue the fast forward montage. Okay, now because of the composite mod here, I'm not going to be able to move the base completely away, but we can work on it from here. Now, the 4-switch Woody was a much simplified version of the board. It doesn't have the huge metal cage around everything, RF shield. So it should be pretty simple to work on. Okay. And I just need to, let's see. Okay. Alrighty. So it goes in this way. Simply have to line everything up. There we go. Okay, so here's the soldering montage. All right, that should take care of the switch. Now, I do have more of the belt protectors, so I will replace that once I locate it. It's in my stash of random stuff somewhere, so I'll get that taken care of. Now, to address the color issue, I found reference to a note in the field service guide for a modification that you can make that says a blanking resistor. Some 2600A PCBs have an 820 ohm quarter watt 5% resistor installed on the solder side. The resistor is located between pins 6 and 7 of the TIA and improves the color reproduction of the unit. The resistor may be added to existing 2600A units at your discretion and the customer's expense. Big expense, 820 ohm resistor. The addition will result in improved color saturation. Rev 16 PCBs and above will have the resistor incorporated into their design. So this is, I'm not even sure which Rev, but let's take a look at the back side of the board and see if there is a resistor between any pins on the ICs, and there isn't. So TIA is, I believe, this one here. So I need to go between pins 6 and 9. Now this is keyed here, so our pins are on the bottom, numbered from the right from the underside. Here I have an 820 ohm resistor, which I will snip. And we're going to put it between pins 6 and 9, so I'm not going to need much size. So pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is right there. There. That should do it. Clip the legs. And let's just check quickly to see if that helped us out. Here's the video. And what do you know? Yes, it did. That is much more vibrant. So I'll just button this back up and we have a successful repair. Our color black and white switch doesn't actually do anything in composite mode, so that's just aesthetic. But we have much better color reproduction now, and I am happy. So that's our short video for today. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, give it a like. If not, you know what to do. If you are going to dislike, please leave me a comment. I would appreciate knowing what I'm doing wrong so that I can hopefully do better for you in the future. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Ring the notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new videos. And stay tuned, as part 1 of the C64 Repair-a-thon is coming next. Machine number 1 will be out within a few days here. And we'll see you then. Thank you very much.